Hey everybody, it's Kathy with Dance Into College. And if you're a prospective college dance team member, you're probably really excited for this weekend, as am I, because it's the UDA College Dance Team Nationals this weekend, January 13th through 15th, 2023 in Orlando. And I thought, you know what? This is a great opportunity for high school dancers to take a look at some of these college dance teams. I mean, we know all about the ones that win the championships. But there are a lot of great dance teams out there. So I thought maybe we could talk about how you can use these UDA Dance Team Championships to scout out some dance teams. So let's talk about that. First of all, you need to be able to watch the videos of the dance teams and their performances. Best way to do that is to go ahead and subscribe to Varsity TV. They have a 1-month subscription that you can get for $29.99, and you can get all the coverage live as it happens, and that's always fun to do. Now, if you don't want to spend the $30 to watch it live, most of the college dance teams are going to post their nationals performances on their Instagram accounts in the next week or two. And you might also find them on YouTube. Do a search on YouTube, fill in the blank dance team nationals 2023, and it'll probably show up there. So those are ways that you can take a look at the videos for the dance routines. So now you know how to see the videos. What you're going to want to do if you're watching it live is certainly download the schedule, because this competition lasts for 3 full days. And so you're going to want to know where your favorite teams are competing in the schedule, and highlight those and check in on them every once in a while so that you can catch them. But I would say don't limit your viewing to a handful of teams that you think you might be interested in. I would strongly encourage you to watch all the teams in the specific genre that you're strong in, and make sure you're investigating colleges you're not so familiar with, all right? Because very few dancers are accepted onto these competitive teams each year. So you're going to want to know the range of the options that are available for you. And also understand how these teams are categorized. So you're going to see in the schedule that they are categorized by D1A, D1, D2, D3, junior college. The D2, D3, junior college all fall into this open category. But what that essentially means is if you see D1A, those are schools that have FBS football teams. And so those are going to be the larger universities, but not always that large. I mean, there's some schools in the FBS division with 6,000 students, okay? And it goes all the way up to 60, 70,000 students. So just know how it's categorized. And that'll give you some idea of what those colleges look like in terms of size. But don't make the mistake of thinking that the D1A teams have the best teams, the best technique, the most interesting choreography. That's not necessarily the case. Some of these smaller schools have fantastic choreography, fantastic dancers. It's just they're attending a smaller school and they may not necessarily have the big national football teams. So I encourage you to, if you're a hip hopper, take a look at the D3 hip hop teams. Certainly something to look at and consider as you're doing your college search. As a prospective dance team member, use these competitions to gauge how you might fit into that team. So you're going to want to do a self-evaluation as you're watching these performances and say, could I audition for that team today and be very competitive? Could I hang with every one of those dancers in that routine? So you're going to want to kind of take a look at how you fit with that team in terms of the styles that you specialize in and your technique and skills, so that you can make a determination of whether going for a particular team is really a good fit for you. Because after all, you want to be in a place where you can fit seamlessly in the team, contribute immediately. Now, that doesn't mean that, if there's a skill or two, you're looking at a school and they got a kip up in the dance and you don't know how to do a kip up. Well, if you're a junior right now, some of these schools start their recruitment process as early as the summer, early fall, and you've got some time to work on some skills. You got some time to improve your technique. And certainly for younger students, you've got more time to really hone in on some of the skills and techniques for college level dance team that may look quite a bit different than what you're doing in high school. All right. So pay attention to what they're doing, how you fit with that team in terms of skills, performance, and technique. Okay. So use it as a way to gauge where you might want to do your college search and your participate in recruitment process. All right. So don't concentrate so much on the scoring. All right. What you're going to want to do, as I said, is make sure you look for teams where you would be a good fit. Where they score year to year, it's going to change. Yes, there are those perennial programs that always seem to come out at the top. But frankly, is that what it's all about? Because after all, you are going to college to get an education and to finish college and go into the workforce. You want to earn a degree. And certainly, if you're a dancer, you want to do college dance team, yes, that's important, but it's not the most important thing. So make sure you don't focus too much on the scoring with these competitions, okay? All right, then what do you do? Okay, so you watch the competition, you've done your self-evaluation. So how do you go from there? Well, now you're going to want to do some research on some of these schools. This is where the actual building a college list comes into play. And you're going to investigate the colleges and see, if you've got the academics to get into the school, because you have to do that too. If they've got majors that you're interested in, and seeing if the school itself is a good fit for you. All right. Hopefully, you're going to find a couple of schools that are a good match, both on the academic side and for dance team. But it's not so easy, right? Finding that perfect fit can be difficult, particularly when you're not familiar with all the dance teams in the country. Only a small percentage of them actually compete. There are many other opportunities to do dance team if your skills aren't at a level, that you would find on one of these competition teams. So that's where Dance into College comes in. I work with students that are interested in doing dance team in college or perhaps majoring in dance. For dance teams, we take a look at your skills, find schools that you would be a good academic fit for, match it all together, and provide you with a prospective list so that you can start doing some of these investigative activities and build a great college list. And then we help you through the college application process. So don't get overwhelmed. Take a look at the notes for this video, and I'll have the link for Dance into College, and you can contact us for a free consultation. We work with students anywhere from 8th grade up through senior year, and we'll get you on the right track. So now you know how to use the UDA Dance Team Nationals as part of your college search. But did you know that that's not the only nationals? There is the NDA College Dance Team Nationals in Daytona Beach, April 5th through 9th. And then there is the College Classic in Orlando, April 6th through 8th, 2023. So usually colleges only compete at one nationals. There's 3 nationals, so you can take a look at all 3 of them, look at the dance teams, and see where you might be a good fit for your college experience. So at this point, I want to give a huge shout out to two of my favorite dancers that will be competing at UDA this weekend. Riley from the University of Miami, Sensations. Yes, my alma mater, go Canes. And also Hannah with the University of North Carolina. Carolina girls, have a great Nationals. Enjoy. Good luck. And so now I'm getting my popcorn ready. I am ready for a weekend of dance. So if you are going to be watching, do me a favor. In the comments below, put in there a dance team that you never heard of and you found really intriguing and that you're going to look more into. I want to hear what schools really made an impression on you. Have a great weekend.